Today, we will talk about Form 5405, First-Time Homebuyer Credit and Repayment of the Credit. Form 5405, First-Time Homebuyer Credit and Repayment of the Credit is a tax form distributed by the Internal Revenue Service. Taxpayers used it to claim a tax credit for a percentage of the purchase price of a new home. That tax credit is no longer available to taxpayers today. However, people who bought homes before 2010 can still claim it if the closing took place on or before September 30, 2010. The Obama administration enacted the federal first-time homebuyer tax credit in 2008. The tax credit was available for approximately 2 years and 5 months, from April 9, 2008, through September 30, 2010. When the program began in 2008, the allowable tax credit was 10% of the purchase price of the home, up to a cap of $7,500. The cap went up to $8,000 in 2009. Homes with purchase prices that ranged from $75,000 to $80,000 allowed the homebuyer to claim the full tax credit. In most cases, if the home was sold within 36 months of the purchase date or if the home ceased to be the taxpayer's primary residence, the homeowner was generally responsible for repaying the full credit. Both individuals and married couples were eligible for the tax credit. At first, it was open only to first-time homebuyers, defined by the IRS as taxpayers who have not owned another home within the previous 3 years of the new home purchase. Later, though, the credit was extended to long-time residents if they purchased a new main replacement home. The credit for this group was a maximum of $6,500, but they generally didn't have to repay it. Neither the purchase price of the home nor the homebuyer's modified adjusted gross income could exceed a certain threshold. However, there was no floor on income, so the tax credit could provide the filer with a refund, even if they owed no taxes at all. Form 5405 was attached to the homebuyer's tax return, along with a copy of the settlement statement, which is typically the HUD-1 form. Information about Form 5405, First-Time Homebuyer Credit and Repayment of the Credit, along with the form itself, can be downloaded on the IRS website. In November 2021, Form 5405 was revised to facilitate repayment of the first-time homebuyer tax credits. The purpose of the newly revised Form 5405 is to: taxpayers must file the new Form 5405 with their 2021 tax return if they purchased the home in 2008 and meet either of the following conditions. Here are 4 key takeaways. 1. Form 5405, First-Time Homebuyer Credit and Repayment of the Credit is a tax form distributed by the Internal Revenue Service, IRS. 2. It was used by homeowners to claim a now-defunct tax credit for the purchase of a new or replacement home between April 9, 2008, through September 30, 2010. 3. The allowable tax credit was 10% of the purchase price of the home, up to a cap of $6,500 to $8,000. 4. Form 5405 was revised in 2021 and is now used mainly by those who have to repay their tax credit. Hope this would help. Thanks for watching.